Vita from the future coming here. After I actually wrote up my article, or rather my blog post about Sylvie's love, I realized this video is absolutely inadequate. So if you want to hear my actual full opinions on Sylvie's love, because there are things that I saw that I had taken notes about, things with both characters' development, both the protagonist and the love interest, and just notes and observations I made that actually were pretty good, but I don't want to actually go back and make an amendment to this video and say them because of the way it wasn't scripted. So I would definitely suggest checking out the blog post if you're not already on the blog, but I'll have the link in the description bar down below. Hi, so I watched the movie Sylvie's Love and I have to give my 2 cents. So if I look pressed, it's because I also watched Malcolm and Marie. I'm gonna talk about that in a separate everything. But yeah, Sylvie's Love. So for the most part, I can say, actually, no, not even for the most part. I enjoyed the movie. It was a good movie. The visuals were beautiful. The soundtrack was beautiful. I think they did a really good job of interspersing like actual old footage of New York in with their modern, like sets and whatnot. Yeah, everything about the movie for me was really good. There were some things that I have questions about, but nothing is perfect. And I feel like compared to other media I've seen, I'm just nitpicking. But yeah. So when it comes to the things I actually found kind of weird, I feel like there was a weird colorism dichotomy between her and like some of the other female characters. Like one of the things I had really noticed was like how her and Mona Lisa, I don't know, I feel like we never see them have like that kind of like multiple layers of fulfillment. I feel like Mona Lisa was seen as a character who was sexual but not necessarily getting the most out of her sexual experiences, which made me feel bad for her sexuality, if that makes sense. Also, the fact that they don't speak about a spouse for her later on when she's campaigning and doing her life. I also thought that the Sylvie and Connie dichotomy between him and the dancer and then him and her, I thought that was kind of forced. Like, he literally works with that girl that he literally works with Sylvie. Like, he literally works with her and invites her to his job, and he literally dismisses that other person as a coworker. And there still seemed to be like upsetty spaghetti. And Connie was like, when he's done hanging out, quote unquote, with children. Like, ma'am, he invited her there. Like, I don't know, I feel like there was, especially considering that like Sylvie came from that cotillion kind of background, I don't know, that apprehension with like how she is, it didn't I don't know, didn't mess with me with the character. That's just, also nitpicking. What else can I say? I kind of hope that either her or her cousin had like the ability to be at-home wives, if that makes sense, because I feel like a lot of Black women in media aren't seen as women who are able to be like housewives and like have the financial capability to not be in a 2-family income, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I'd hope that one of them would be able to just be like a happy with like having their procreation. I feel like Sylvie didn't even seem to well, I don't know. You know what? I can't say a lot about Sylvie because I feel like this is gonna sound really awful, but I wasn't a fan of Tessa Thompson's portrayal of the character. It's gonna sound like, I don't know, it just felt inauthentic, the entire character. It felt very, I don't know. The lines were said perfectly, but I don't know. I didn't feel a character behind them. And it's like, the other characters, they did their acting thing. And I don't know. It just felt weird that the protagonist felt portrayed in a flat way. I'll say it like that. Yeah, that, I don't know what that has to do with. I'm not an acting person. Maybe an acting person will be able to help me with that. I'm a writer. I don't literally. Yeah. But that was like my general woes with it. If I'm really saying it like that. You know what I mean? But no, I really enjoyed it. I would recommend that people watch the movie. It was cute. It was, you know, gripping without having to be. It wasn't like a struggle love. There was struggle in her love, but it wasn't in a more stereotypical manner, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I think that's it. I enjoyed it. I recommend the movie. You know what I mean? None of the things that I mentioned took away from the storyline so much that I had to like, I was out of the scene. I fell out of the movie itself. So yeah, those are just my 2 cents. Anywho's, I'll be back in another video, but until then, have a good one.